Have you ever felt the sharp pain of betrayal, like a glass unexpectedly shattering at your feet? That sudden shock, that immediate clarity of being let down by someone you trusted, is not just a fleeting emotion. It's a lesson in discernment, a call to understand the delicate dance of trust. Trust is an invisible thread that binds us in every relationship. Think about it, whether you're conversing with a friend, working in a team, or simply sharing a smile with someone at the supermarket, trust is always at play. Today, I'm here to unveil a crucial truth. It's about deciphering the confusing patterns of this web, understanding people, and identifying who truly deserves your trust and respect. This journey isn't about casting shadows of judgment, but about arming yourself with wisdom and protecting your well-being in a world where your peace must be sacred. In this video, we'll navigate the murky waters of human interactions, introducing you to 7 types of people who may seem trustworthy but could be undermining your journey to greatness. This isn't about building walls or living in suspicion, it's about being smart, being aware, and valuing your peace of mind. Stoicism teaches us the importance of understanding the intentions and actions of others, guiding us to make informed decisions about who we allow into our lives. By exploring these types inspired by Stoic principles, you'll realize it's not just about avoiding the negative but about embracing the positive and making choices aligned with a life of respect and integrity. Let's dive in and discover how to navigate the complex tides of life, entering the world of trust with the discernment and confidence of a 10th-century Stoic. When dealing with the manipulative individual, imagine trust as handing someone a pen to draw your portrait. In the right hands, it's a masterpiece, but in the wrong ones, well, let's just say you might not recognize yourself. Let's discuss the manipulative individual, one of the 7 types of people who frankly shouldn't be trusted even with a chalk when it comes to the canvas of your life. These cunning characters are experts at painting illusions, making it seem like they're on your side, but in reality, they're only crafting their own agendas. Remember, trust is a two-way street, but manipulators treat it as a one-way express lane to achieve their goals. They're like magicians, distracting you with one hand while the other picks your pocket. It's tricky because they often wear a mask of charm and understanding, but don't be fooled. Like chameleons, they change color to suit the environment, but unlike those harmless reptiles, manipulators alter facts, stories, and even emotions to gain control. Protecting yourself from this cunning human in the art of manipulation means being a bit of a detective, staying alert to inconsistencies, half-truths, and that uneasy feeling in your stomach that something is off. It's not about paranoia, but about being smart and aware. And if you catch them in the act, well, it's time to show them the exit from the stage of your life. As the Stoic philosopher Epictetus wisely said, we have 2 ears and 1 mouth so that we can listen twice as much as we speak. Listen carefully to what is not being said, the silences between words, the pauses between promises. It's there that the truth often hides in the unsaid. If you have manipulative people in your life, leave a comment below to alert others. Then, arm yourself with the shield of awareness and the sword of discernment. In the end, your emotional well-being is not just a priority, it's a necessity. Sometimes, walking away from those who abuse your trust is the most prudent and wise thing you can do. Remember, you are the artist of your life, don't let a manipulator hold the brush. 2. The constant critic. In the arena of human connections, trust is a currency more valuable than gold. Consider the constant critic, always ready to unleash a series of judgments. This person, akin to a flaw in your favorite game, disrupts harmony. Trusting them is like entrusting your secrets to a leaking vessel. The critic's words, often harsher than necessary, reflect their own insecurities, not your worth. Their seemingly endless criticisms are like rain on a parade, dampening spirits and confidence. Let's add a dash of humor to the situation. Imagine the constant critic as a self-appointed judge in the court of life, where everyone is guilty until proven innocent, wielding their gavel of judgment with the same enthusiasm a chef oversalts a stew. Trusting them is like expecting a cat to ignore a laser pointer, a venture doomed to failure. Removing the jest, the Stoics were right. As Marcus Aurelius wisely said, the best revenge is to be unlike him who performed the injustice. When encountering the constant critic, remember that their words do not measure your worth. Stepping away from such characters is like choosing a serene path over a tumultuous one. It's not about proving them wrong but about not letting their noise disturb your inner peace. Their criticisms, a mere background murmur, should not be the soundtrack of your life's journey. Trust in yourself and choose your confidences wisely, for in the end, it's your journey, not theirs, that defines you. 3. The superficially friendly. They are the charming, smiling enchanters who glide through crowds with gravity-defying ease, with their infectious laughter and an endless reservoir of "How are you?" Join our Stoicist journey at Buy Me a Coffee. Support with a donation or as a member and have a voice in our community. Every coffee fuels our mission to share wisdom. Be our pillar, make a difference today. U.S. They are the social butterflies of our time. But let's pause and reflect, for not all that glitters is gold. These masters of the social scene, while painting the town red with their camaraderie, may just be illusionists. Their smiles, as wide as the horizon, may be masks hiding a quest for popularity. Like chameleons, they change color, blending seamlessly into any crowd. But remember, a true friend is one who steps in when the rest of the world steps out, not just a passing cloud in the sky of your life. Seneca wisely stated that true friendship is always serene. In this dance of social niceties, the superficially friendly are not those dancing to the rhythm of genuine connection. They may remember your birthday, sure, but would they be there when the cake crumbles? Their friendship, akin to a thin veil of mist, may disappear at the first gust of reality. As you navigate through the myriad relationships of life, arm yourself with discernment. Do not be seduced by superficial charm, seek those who value depth over breadth, for in the grand tapestry of life, it's the stitches of genuine bonds that hold the fabric together, not the fleeting threads of superficial acquaintances. Let's talk about a character as ubiquitous in our daily life as smartphones. This is the one who nods during a conversation, their eyes glazed over, probably planning dinner rather than paying attention to what you're saying. You might as well be talking to a wall. However, here's the thing, while it's easy to get frustrated with this modern statue, remember Seneca's words, to be everywhere is to be nowhere. In our world of endless notifications and digital distractions, the inattentive listener is a reminder to value the art of listening. Now, imagine sharing a story close to your heart, and there they are, scrolling through their phone as if it were the latest bestseller. It's like playing tennis against a curtain, no rally, no game. This isn't just about respect, it's about connection. If someone can't spare a moment from their screen for a real conversation with you, why should you invest your words and time? Life is too short to be just background noise in someone else's screen time. The next time you encounter an inattentive listener, don't just stand there feeling undervalued. Take a hint from Stoic wisdom, respect your own time and words enough to walk away. After all, as Marcus Aurelius wisely noted, it's not that we have little time, but rather that we waste much of it. Don't let inattentive ears turn your time into something forgettable. Navigating the murky web of life, we often come across those who seem to have lost their empathy. Imagine someone who finds it as easy to deceive for quick gains as we breathe, a chilling thought indeed. These are the individuals who skim through life's pages, their radar for understanding others' feelings permanently off. This disconnection from empathy doesn't just raise a red flag, it raises an entire banner. Trust is a delicate bird, and in the hands of those lacking empathy, it's like a fragile egg, always at risk of being crushed. A wise Stoic once said, "What does not benefit the hive, benefits not the bee." This quote mirrors our journey with those challenged by empathy. They operate solo, buzzing without regard for the colony. Their actions, focused solely on personal gain, often leave a trail of disenchantment. Trusting such individuals is akin to giving them a map of our vulnerabilities, a risky endeavor. As modern Stoics, our challenge is to recognize these traits and maintain vigilance. By doing so, we not only protect ourselves but also set an example of mindful, considered living. Remember, It's not just about avoiding harm but about fostering a community where empathy and trust aren't endangered species. There's a unique type of character you might encounter, the constant irritant. They thrive on stirring things up, never missing a chance to poke or provoke. Masters of the subtle dig, they're emotional ninjas, launching tiny darts that might not hurt individually but accumulate over time. You know the type, always right, never in doubt, eternally ready with a comment or a smirk that irks. It seems they have a degree in provocation. Yet, they do it so smoothly, you might even question if it's happening. Don't fall for it. This is their game, their arena. They dance around, sowing doubts and irritations. Guess what? You don't have to play. As Marcus Aurelius stated wisely, you have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. It seems they have a degree in provocation, but here's the catch, they do it with such subtlety you might even question if it's happening. Don't fall for it. This is their game, their arena. They dance around, sowing doubts and irritations. Guess what? You don't have to play. As Marcus Aurelius wisely stated, you have power over your mind, not external events. Realize this, and you will find strength. This is your mantra when dealing with the irritator. They may try to mess with your life, but remember, your mind is your territory. Guard it fiercely. You are smarter than their tricks. When they provoke, don't react. Just step aside and let their words drift away like clouds on a windy day. You are the calm in the storm, the unshakable center, and that, my friend, is true power. The next time they come at you with their cunning remarks, smile, nod, and move on. You're playing a different game, one of wisdom, peace, and indestructible strength. Beware the trap of the eternal victim, a character in the grand theater of life who seems perpetually caught in the grip of misfortune. Their story is a relentless stream of woes, with each day bringing a fresh batch of problems. They wear their suffering like a badge, yet strangely, they're stuck in a cycle of inertia. Complaining becomes their comfort zone, a bizarre symphony of moans and groans. When dealing with a toxic individual, think of trust as a treasure that shouldn't be handed out like free samples at a supermarket. This person, lurking in the shadows of relationships, is like a rain cloud on a sunny day, capable of turning radiant smiles into grimaces, often leaving a trail of doubt and insecurity. Imagine this, you're building a sandcastle of self-esteem, and along comes the toxic individual, ready to kick it down with a foot of negativity. Trusting them is like giving them an even bigger foot. Let's heed the words of a Stoic on this. Epictetus once said, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." Facing a toxic individual is like being in a stormy sea. You can't control the waves, but you can learn to surf. Remember, this person might be dealing with their own emotional hurricanes. It's wise to deal with them with a long spoon, close enough to offer an umbrella but far enough to avoid being drenched. Trust is a luxury they can't afford. Make the brave choice to walk away. This isn't just a withdrawal, it's an advancement toward a life enriched with truth and genuine connections. These 7 types of people may present challenges in our lives, but by recognizing them and acting with discernment, we can navigate healthier relationships and build a community based on trust, empathy, and mutual respect. After all, life is a unique journey, and carefully choosing who to share that journey with makes all the difference. Keeping your own boat steady is what counts. Trusting others can be beneficial, but it must be approached with discernment, especially when dealing with toxic individuals. Trust isn't one size fits all, it needs to be tailored to the individual and the situation, much like giving someone the key to your house. You wouldn't hand it out to just anyone, right? Only to someone who has proven they will respect your space and not turn your living room into a circus. Similarly, trusting others should be based on their track record of respect, integrity, and positive influence in your life. It's about finding that sweet spot between naivety and skepticism. In a nutshell, trust wisely and selectively, especially when the toxic individual is lurking around. Thank you for joining us on this journey through trust and character. If you found value in these reflections, remember that wisdom grows stronger when shared. Do us a favor, share this knowledge with your loved ones, leave a like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to stay updated with more wisdom. We highly value your feedback. Leave a comment below. If you're unsure what to say, write "The Wise Stoic." Here's a simple yet impactful phrase to share: trust with discernment, respect deeply. May these words guide our quest for meaningful relationships and personal growth. Stay steadfast and continue on your path of growth. Gratitude for your attention.